We will just begin today sitting in an easy seat. Anything that's comfortable, crossing the legs. Wherever we are, just grounding through the sit bones, sitting up nice and tall, and just come to close the eyes. We'll begin by bringing our attention to our breath. Just noticing how we're breathing every inhale and exhale. Now, as we notice, can we deepen every breath as we inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. With every exhale, try and just let go of anything that's happened so far today, anything that's lingering on your mind, taking up space, or anything that's no longer serving you. Just allow yourself a moment to become present. Feel your seat bones grounded on the mats. And just arrive. We'll go ahead and take the deepest breath we've taken yet today as we inhale through the nose. Hold for a second and exhale out the mouth. Taking 2 more just like this as we inhale and exhale. Last one. Give yourself this moment to truly arrive. As we flutter the eyes open, remain seated. We're going to begin with aligning our movement to our breath. So as we inhale, we reach our arms nice and wide up towards the sky as the palms come to touch. And we exhale them down through our heart center. A few more times as we inhale, gathering all the energy in the space around us, capturing it between our hands as we exhale through heart center. Inhale to reach and exhale to release. We're going to bring our arms up one more time as we inhale. And this time as we exhale, we're going to just cactus the arms, so just bending at the elbows with palms facing forward, trying to really push the chest out as the gaze comes slightly up. Just open in the chest, staying here for a moment, take a breath. And then as we exhale, let's round through the spine as we bring the hands to prayer, bringing the hands together and the elbows as close as they will go. Just dropping the gaze, dropping the head very slightly as we round through the back. Inhale to cactus, open the chest, and exhale to round. Open and close. Just taking this one more time just to wake up the back, wake up the chest as we open and exhale to close. Reaching our arms up towards the sky again. And as we exhale, just gently drop both hands to one side and just take a little twist as one hand locks out the knee and the other hand comes behind the body as you twist to gaze back beyond the shoulder. Just taking a few breaths here, just waking up the spine. Inhale to reach for the sky and exhale to twist. Taking a breath. One more on each side. Inhale, reach. And exhale. exhale, twist. And last one, reaching up to the sky, and exhale to release. Excellent. As you come back through center, we're just going to drop one hand to the side of the mat and sweep the other arm up and over. Just get a nice big side opening stretch. Now you can stay here on the hand or drop down to the elbow. Just trying to keep both sit bones nice and grounded on the mat. The gaze goes up, we lift our chest up towards the sky. Try not to collapse, but staying nice and open and lifted. Inhale through center, and exhale, bring it to the other side. Again, thinking about lifting the chest, staying nice and open. And one more on each side. Just honouring where your body is. Accepting your range of motion, but can we go a little bit deeper every time? Last one. And coming back through center. So we're going to bring it onto all fours now, onto tabletop. So from your seated position, you can just roll over the tops of your knees, or just make your way into a tabletop. So we'll begin by planting the hands, really spreading the fingers, pressing into the squishy part of the palms. Wrists stacked under shoulders, knees stacked under hips. And we're just going to begin with a cat-cow as we drop the belly and gaze forward. And as we exhale, round through the spine as we press into the mat. Inhale into cow. And exhale into cat. Just taking this a few more times at your own pace. Perhaps you want to add some organic movement, anything that feels good, a little shake of the head, shake of the hips. A roll of the shoulders. A bit of a barrel roll motion, bringing the chest all the way around the sides towards the mat. And changing direction. Excellent. Just a few more moments. Some organic movement, really waking up in the body. Excellent. And from here, we're just going to extend the left leg back, looking at those toes, and just take a little rock forward and back. We're just going to wake up that calf, give it a little bit of a release. Now with this right foot, we're just going to swing it out towards the back of the mat and extend through that left leg, left arm comes off the mat. And just get a nice big open into the left side of the body. Nice and long, all the way from the fingers to the toes. Gazing up if you can, staying nice and open and staying with the breath. And on next exhale, returning that left arm to the mat. We'll take it to the other side as we extend the right leg, look out those toes, and take a little rock forward and back. Now taking the left foot this time, swings out towards the other side of the mat. As we extend through the right side of the body, extend that right leg, that right arm. Keeping the heart nice and open and lifted as we extend from fingers to toes. Just staying with the breath here. As we inhale And exhale, swing that right arm all the way back down. We're going to take a little thread the needle. So we're going to bring the right arm up towards the sky and then threading underneath the left arm. So just come down onto the right side of the head, onto the right shoulder. And when we're here, we can keep the left palm placed here, or we can extend to get a nice stretch and opening into the shoulder. So we've got another variation from here. We can also lock out this left leg, so you can extend the leg and just lock out those toes. And then you're really trying to twist and open the chest up towards the sky. So you bring this top arm to the opposite side of the mat. Just staying here for a few breaths. If this variation doesn't suit you, feel free to bring it back down, both knees on the ground, hand planted. You can even bring it into a bind here, bringing this top arm off and just placing it on the top of the right thigh or the small of the back. And next exhale, let's just bring ourselves back to neutral. So we plant the left knee and come up onto all fours. We'll take it onto the other side. As we inhale, sweep the left arm up. We exhale to thread underneath the right arm. So option to stay here, or we can go ahead and reach the right arm up above, lock out that right foot, and twist our upper body up towards the ceiling. If you took the variation on the other side, give it a go on this side too. So again, just staying with the breath, feel that nice deep opening in the shoulder and the back. And you can take that bind here as well, just placing the hand on the top of the thigh or the small of the back. As we inhale, and we'll exhale to return to centre. Lovely stuff. So from our tabletop, we'll take it into our puppy pose. So keeping the lower body where it is, we're just going to walk our hands out, and we're either going to drop to our forehead and really extend through the arms, stretching out the back, or you can drop to the chin and the chest. So it really depends on how flexible your back is here. If your back is uber flexible, perhaps you want to take a block or a book to place underneath your hands to get even more of a stretch. So whatever you are, just keep your bum nice and high in the sky and stretch out your back. Just staying here for a few breaths. And as we inhale, we're going to exhale, lifting the body and just taking it forward as we drop the hips. And we're just going to come into a prone position. So with our chest now on the mat, we're going to take our hands either sides of our body. And as we inhale, we're just going to limber into a little back bend. So we gently push away off the mat. And we exhale to bring it back down. So as we inhale to push off. And exhale to return. Inhale to push away, and exhale to release back down. Now in your next one, we can take it into a cobra or a sphinx, whichever back bend suits you. If you want to take it into a sphinx a bit less intense this morning, just coming onto the elbows, onto the forearms, just really opening the chest forward. Or we can just plant the hands here and just really open, extend in the front body, chest beaming forwards, gaze forwards, and we'll just stay here for a few breaths. Excellent. As we inhale, And we'll exhale, release the upper body down, and we'll just take it back into a child's pose. So just taking a nice wide child's pose this morning, knees as wide as the mat, really sinking in between the hips here. Always extend the arms and just drop to the forehead, just to counter that back bend. And we'll just return to the breath. Just slowing down the mind, slowing down the body, and just thinking about our breath. Now you have the option to stay here as long as you feel comfortable. Or we can close the practice up together as we walk those hands in towards the body. We'll just come to take a nice easy seat. As you sit nice and tall, grounding those sit bones, lengthen the spine, take a nice opening with the chest, roll the shoulders back. As we sit nice and tall, we'll inhale, reach our arms to the sky. As the palms come to touch, we'll exhale them down through the heart center. I hope you enjoyed that quick full body little wake up flow. And I'll leave you with my thoughts for the rest of the day. Do good, be good, shine bright, and have fun. As we bow our heads, namaste.